term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off.
Air Force football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Air Force's offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice.
Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense showing blitz here. Give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gets the back moving. They'll try to get outside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Sends it back in motion. The option look. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So San Jose State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Quarterback adapting. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Give to the running back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Goes to the option. He'll keep it himself. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Motion from the back. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Under fire. Brings it down on the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Falcons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go back to the air on second down. Slings it downfield. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Looking to buy time. Fires downfield. Got his man all by himself. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Now on the option. He'll do it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Snagged out of the air. Then the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And that's a great job by this defense. The yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Makes the grab on the left. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just... And this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
He'll ride his man on the option. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Floating away. Makes the grab, it's Stewart. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Running into the open space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hands it off. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Bring in the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Harrison. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. He lobs one high down the left side. Complete downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little back up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Dances away to buy time. Got room to work. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. fights off a defender. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Gets the back moving on the option. He'll toss it. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
To throw, it's Matthews. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early. He's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete. But if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Turning on the Jets. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Riley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Matthews. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harrison. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. It's a running room. Turning it on. And he takes it all the way down to the the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Quarterback will keep it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Air Force.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Steps away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Weatherly. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll start this third quarter with a run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Rushes on him. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to run it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Falcons! Great job by the back on the option. The extra point here would tie the game. The offense did exactly exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Coleman. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Unloads quickly. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Grabbed in the middle, it's Riley. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Grab near the marker. It's Stewart. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Made a defender miss. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Scrambling away. Takes a hit as he fires. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
The Falcons buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. High the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80 spot. Now dealing with a 1st and goal. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Air Force! They take the lead with the 6.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking for space to the left. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's got it. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. And the Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Trying to barge their way in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, just wrapped up another chapter in the rivalry between Florida State and Miami, and here's how it went down. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win...
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Falcons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job. Scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter. Whatever you... running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. 1 play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Stewart. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Under fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hard running there. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Speeding down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Spartans. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Powers through the defender. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Brings up second down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic. quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Stanley. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Bears the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. He's loose. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Quick handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Touchdown, San Jose State. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Stanley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. On the run, still looking. Gets rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. When Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Reads it, fires complete. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Trying to keep this drive alive. And the Spartans have a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Spartans will punt this one away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Falcons are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem...
Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. With jet sweep pass. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Touchdown, San Jose State! Fitted in the window for the score. That leads... A little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Falcons want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Tries to do it himself on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. He might want another play. To the air, it's Matthews. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a third and long. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Can't get him to the ground. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They're setting up the screen. Oh, a lot of space. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's first and 10 from the 13. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Oh, better look out. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.